Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to episode 34 of the Non-League to Legend save, and we are now with Southampton. I don't know if you watched the last episode. It was a bonus episode, just going through the interview process, accepting the job, and having a little look around the club. Now we've decided, or I've decided, to come back a little bit earlier. We've only played one game. That was against Fulham. It was a very, very even game. Just from the point that they got the equaliser, they were kind of on top and had the better chances and eventually nicked the game. But it was very early. A little bit disappointed. I would have liked to have nicked the draw there, really. But I've noticed that we've got Plymouth. So I thought rather than coming back for the FA Cup third round against Everton, we're gonna play the next two games, which is QPR at home, just so you can get a little look at the team, and then we've got Plymouth away, our old team, and it's on TV as well. So happy days, and Plymouth, funnily enough, in their last game just beat Fulham 2-1 at Fulham. So yeah, maybe they might beat us. You never know. But this is the game against QPR. It's game day, and I haven't even looked at the lineup since the last game. But I mean, we're pretty short on options in a lot of positions. But we'll do the best we can. Like I say, we've got the transfer window coming up day after the Plymouth game, so it's quite a good place to bring it as well. Because then by the time I'm back, the transfer window should be done with, and we can show you all our new signings, etc. Not that I want to make loads and loads of signings. So I mean, this is pretty much our best team, bar maybe the striker. Zaldivar is possibly our best striker, but maybe not as an advanced forward. Martin Stewart is a natural there. He's the future of the club, valued at 15 million already. He did get a goal last in the game against Fulham, so he stays in the team, and yeah, we'll see how we get on today. I'm expecting a win today. I really am, but it's certainly easier said than done. QPR is a team that, as a manager, we've had good form against. We've generally beat them even when we've come from the lower levels. Right, assertive. We should be winning this fairly comfortably. They didn't love it. They need a little bit of morale. Probably not helped by the way I introduced myself to the team and let them know that we should be getting playoffs, and they got all pissed off at that. But let's go today and hope for a big 3 points. Here we go, throw into QPR. Can we get possession back? Go on, well done, Josh. I don't know if we've got anyone really in that final third that can get up and win headers. We might have to start playing the ball short, etc. Go on, winners, good lad. Callum Gribbin, Wilshere. Come on, I'm expecting a lot from Wilshere. That's a decent cross. Gribbin, that's a lovely header. Goalkeeper didn't even move. 7 minutes in. This is our home debut. Stadium looking a little bit empty in places, but I suppose you can understand being in the Championship. Lovely ball from Wilshere. First time cross from Valerie. Gribbin gets up far post. In off the bar. 1-0 Southampton. Right, well, half hour on the clock. We look like we're on top, not by loads though. We've only had the highlights that you've seen. I'm just hoping that it's just taking them a little bit of time to get used to the tactic, and we'll go from strength to strength. Okay, a couple minutes before half time. Not much has changed. We're still on top, but we need a goal really just to cement this lead. But that'll be it for the half. It's not a bad start. Like I say, I'm just hoping it's a little bit slow, just because they're getting used to the tactic. I mean, they seem pretty familiar with it, but it's certainly not near the top of the familiarity bar anyway. Let's go passionate. You played well. Still room for improvement. They didn't love it. Let's see if we can just, because this morale is an issue. Passionate. There's a lot more to come from you. There you go. There's a few thumbs up there. All right, come on, boys. Big second half. Let's go and put the nail in the coffin. I'd like 2 or 3 goals here, really, because, like I say, we only scored 1 last game and we didn't create a great deal. So, would be nice to go and get 2 or 3 today. Half hour left. Not a lot happened in this half. We're going to make a sub. Martin Stewart comes off, and I always get his name wrong. Zaldivar, I think, something like that, will come on. Wingers are having a horrible, horrible game. But they stay on for now. They are our 2 standout wingers, to be fair. We haven't got a great deal else. So like I say, it's pretty much what the report said. We've got a good first team. A first team good enough to go up from this division. But we've got 0 strength outside of it. A lot of decent youngsters, don't get me wrong, but not a great deal of first team strength. Wilshere. It's a bit of a sloppy ball from him. Gets to Valerie, who's going to play it long, and it's just going to go straight back to the goalkeeper. Let's hope this doesn't lead to a QPR attack, because this is a must-win game. We'll not be happy at all if we don't get 3 points here. Oh, and look at that. It's just so lax. Oh, you're having a laugh. I don't mind him shooting from there at all. You can shoot from there all day. Oh, for God's sake. I mean, look at this. Look, I mean, he was even running towards his own goal, and he's still beating our defender on the turn. Goalkeeper's done absolutely nothing. Really, really disappointed. Not happy with that at all. Oh, still nothing happening. What an absolute nightmare. I mean, you can see what we mean about this strength in depth. We're going to move Trezeguet to the inside forward over that side. And then over here, Nicky Hooper, maybe. I mean, it's dreadful. Our strength and depth is really, really bad. In January, I definitely want a centre half, probably a centre midfielder. Oh, I mean, I don't know. We just need to strengthen in general. We just need to just buy better, really. So a lot to do in January, and I don't know if we're going to have the scout reports. We've got 3 minutes at a time. It's going to end 1-1, and I'm not happy about it. It's a poor result, a very, very poor result. We should be beating QPR, and we should be beating them comfortably. Striker looks extremely isolated up there. I'm toying with the idea of maybe going back to the the tactic we used with Plymouth, sort of the 4-2-4. So if not good enough, and now we've got some difficult games coming up, and we've made our job very difficult for ourselves. Very, very difficult for ourselves. Oh dear. So let's get into this game against Plymouth. Right, game day. We're away to Plymouth. Huge game. Jack Wilshere has just rocked me with he won't sign a new contract. I mean, he's 30 years old. But I would like to keep him. But he wants me to offer him straight out. He wants to go to a bigger club, which is fair enough. Jack Wilshere shouldn't be playing in the Championship. But it's not looking fantastic. It's really, really not. I mean, there's not really a great deal we can do. We are playing our best side. The only thing I would say, possibly, is that left back Josh Timon has not been playing well, so he's going to be dropped for Ludwig Augustinson. I don't know. We'll get there with the names. And other than that, yeah, we go how we are, and we hope for the best. Like I say, maybe I'm getting the tactics all wrong. We may have to jig a few things about and see how we get on. But this is Brad McGarry playing on the left. Very strange. Gomez playing in the middle of the park. Reed Holden. Standard backline for Plymouth. But this is a big, big game here, and I know that they'll really enjoy getting one over on me. I'm expecting you to win today. Oh well. passionate. A lot more to come from you. I'm not getting a lot out of these players so far. We need 3 big points today. Let's hope we can get them. Big cross delivered in. Valerie, weakly headers away. We're only 18 seconds in, and Plymouth piling on the pressure. 5 minutes in. Plymouth throw. Dedes. Reed. Gilby. Back to Reed. Come on, someone get this ball off him. That is such bad marking, and the goalkeeper hasn't moved again. England's #1 in the future, my foot. Twice he hasn't moved for a goal. I'm really not happy. I mean, it's just all weak and lackluster, and I mean, look at what kind of defending is that? Is that the new left back that I put in? It really is as well. I can't believe it. I mean, talk about static. It's like he doesn't know how to play there. I mean, technically he's a wing back, but come on, if you're a wing back, you can play left back. Right. Sort your lives. Oh my goodness gracious me. Let's hope we don't regret moving to Southampton. I'm not regretting it so far. I fully expect it to take a while. Not too long though, because we do have the individuals that should be standing out at this level. Trezeguet, see those chances right there. You shoot across goal, because the keeper gets a save. It's there for the rebounds. 25 minutes gone. We're all over them in terms of possession, really. We're having a decent amount of shots, but we just haven't really created any clear-cut chances. I mean, it's all looking really poor. Left back, I mean, that looks like a terrible decision already. I think he cost us the goal. Well, I know he cost us the goal. He'll be coming off at half-time, because I am not happy in the slightest. This is a terrible performance. When I played Southampton, they were rampant. And we're playing a very similar style of football. It's fast, it's flowing, it's, run at your man, get in behind. It's all the exciting stuff you want to look for from a top team in their division. So very, very, very disappointed, and I'm going to get aggressive at halftime, because enough is enough. We need to start winning. Aggressive. I expect to see a much better performance. Yep. And then Augustine's coming off. Josh Timon comes on. Assertive. I want to see a good performance from you today. Start the second half, and let's see if we can grab a goal. I mean, I don't mind drawing away from home, but I mean, Plymouth are good at home, but nah, we should be beating these. I mean, no one's having a good game for Plymouth really, except the goal scorer. That's just because he got a goal. Their striker hasn't been in the game. Their wide men haven't been in the game. Defense is average, but Hongler maybe keeping them in it. Right, we're going to demand more, because absolutely nothing is happening. It's not good enough. Half hour left. Martin Stewart comes off. What does he actually want to do? I tell you what he wants to do. He doesn't want to play up front. Plain and simple. We're going to keep him as the advanced forward then. Oh, it's just nowhere near the level I thought we were going to be at. But again, still a very good side for the league. He'll shoot, of course he will. And it's just terrible. Just really, really bad. We've gone overload. 15 minutes left. This isn't good enough, and I don't understand why we're. I mean, I'd understand if we were getting highlights and we were missing the chances, fair enough. But we're not even getting highlights, which suggests that we're not creating good chances. They're not key highlights. 10 minutes left. I've run out of ideas. I'm not going to change anything other than straight swaps, really. I want them to get used to the tactic, and this tactic has performed well everywhere it's been, from League Two to the Champions League finals, and It's not working today. Kelly will win that. Not impressed with the keeper so far. That's fortunate from the holding midfielder. Right, this is our first highlight. No, it's going to be their highlight because that pass was absolutely dreadful. Go on, get that ball down. Go on, Hooper. Go on. That is terrible. And they're going to get their second chance of the game and they'll probably stick it away. Or have we just decided to start playing? That's a lovely ball over the top to absolutely no one. What was the point in playing it? We're playing retained possession, yet everyone just wants to get rid of the ball. No one's got any confidence whatsoever. Clipped ball from Timon. Hooper, who's looked a little bit lively since he's come on. Gribbin, poor. Hooper gets there well, though. He's going to shoot, isn't he? Oh, my God, absolutely woeful. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Absolutely fuming. Not happy at all. Something's got to happen. We cannot lose games like this. Plain and simple. Don't care if I've been here 5 minutes or 5 years. We cannot lose games like this. We are much, much better than this. And it's poor. It's weak. I think I need to bring my own people in. Disappointing. I wish there were harsher words because that was more than disappointing. That was absolute dog filth. Oh dear. We got embarrassed by our old team, Plymouth. They're up to 11th. They're absolutely flying. We're down to 8th. We're not doing well at all. And now that gap is starting to grow. We're now 11 points behind Wolves rather than the 6 that we were. So I've come in and I've been extremely average. All I've done is got 1 point in 3 games. So this is not good. Right. Look at that. What a shocking run of form that is. This is since we've taken over them 3 games there. We've scored 2 in 3, not good enough. And we've conceded 4 in 3, not good enough. So we're going to carry on playing. And we're going to probably come back somewhere around the end of the transfer window. Maybe we'll come back somewhere around the Sunderland, Blackburn-ish game. Oh, I got Portsmouth. We've got to bring you the Portsmouth game, haven't we? Yeah, it'll be Cardiff and Portsmouth, or it'll be Portsmouth and Reading, something along those lines. But thank you for watching this bang average episode. And if you liked it, drop a like on the video. It helps a lot. If you're new, subscribe. And I will catch you in the next episode.